The Best Hawaii, presented by American Savings Bank and Hawaiian Telecom.
Hi, Ed.
Hello. Good to
Thanks
see
so
you.
much for having me in your storage locker.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't make better accommodations. But thanks for
It's
stopping by.
So tell me about the beginning of, do you just call it ALOHA or?
Aloha Revolution, I guess, yeah. So I had a blog on the Advertiser back maybe 9 years ago, 10 years ago. And the word kind of came up in conversation, and then I was like, that'll make a pretty cool looking shirt, I think. So then I tried it. I just ran like maybe 50 or so shirts just to kind of pass out to the readers in the beginning. And then more and more interest gained, and people were saying, I want to buy it. Had some friends on the mainland who saw it on Facebook and said, I want to buy it. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'll sell it to you for real cheap, $10, just barely making any money from the production. And then it kind of grew and grew and grew from there. Then it was like $5,000. I was like, oh man, this is getting expensive. And then finally, but it sold through. Mm-hmm. And then finally, I was like, okay, I'm gonna really get into this. I'm gonna make a budget of $10,000 because I already spent $5,000, so $5,000 more. And if it can sustain itself, then I'll go forward with this. And then it kind of went from there because I didn't want to put my family's financial situation in trouble. So I was like, set a budget. If it goes, it goes, and then it's been going since then.
So how did you come up with? Because I mean, essentially, it's like ALOHA, but like flipped upside down. Yeah, like how did that all come to be?
So I guess there's a story behind it. So whenever you wear your shirt and you look down at your heart, it's right side up.
Oh.
So it's kind of like a daily reminder to keep aloha in your heart whenever you look down.
I love it.
Yeah, so it's catching on. People from all over the world, all over mainland USA, all over the country, they love it.
I did not know that. Because I've seen it forever, and I just thought like, I wasn't sure if it was hiragana and numbers or, you know, like how, because it's obvious as aloha, but that's really cool.
I'm not doing a good job marketing it.
No. Well, I just didn't know the genesis of it all, so that's really awesome. So what kind of work do you do?
I'm a wireless manager for the cable company, and so we're trying to deploy Wi-Fi hotspots all over the state. So I make deals with shopping centers and public venues to see if they want to put our hotspots there in exchange to kind of partner.
Did you ever think it would grow so big and have such a big following?
I knew there would be interest because the concept was good and it's different than what you usually see out there. But yeah, it's been 7 years and it's still growing, still doing good. So very fortunate to have supporters out there.
And you are a Guinness World Record holder.
Me and a bunch of people as well. Yeah. So,
what did you do?
So we also I co-founded an event called Rice Fest, and several years ago we submitted application to do a world record spam musubi. So I think it was over 400 pounds the first time and over 600 pounds the second time. So we broke our own record. So, and then we also did a following year we did the largest lokomoko. So we have 2 Guinness World Records now. So
how does one do that? Like, is it a lengthy process?
It's challenging. Yeah, there's a lot of paperwork that goes in before, and then while you're doing the actual construction of it, you have to document it with video, photos, words, and everything. And then you gotta submit everything to the Guinness people, and then they'll say yay or nay.
How can people get more information? And you know, you mentioned where some of the product is available, but what if they want to make purchases or?
So we have an online store. We created the domain aloha.com, but the L is a 7, so A7OHA.com, just so that it's easy to remember. But VH07V.com and a bunch of variations of that also work.
What is your hope, you know, for people not only to just wear the shirt, but with the aloha spirit, and what is it that you want them to share?
That's pretty much what our goal is. It's kind of cliche sounding, but we want everyone to have aloha, not only in Hawaii where we already know what it is, especially in the mainland where there's all kinds of violence going on. We're a small company, but we're hoping that just a little bit, if they wear it, then they can kind of feel it, and then they won't do crazy things in the world, even internationally as well. So we're trying to spread aloha around the world. Everyone says it, but I think hopefully we can send that message through our brand and our shirts.
One t-shirt at a time.
Yes.